Hi everyone, I'm very excited to share with you today what I believe to be very, very powerful life lessons. This series of lessons are aimed to help us yung ma-achieve yung exceptional mental health, becoming the best version of ourselves. Hindi lang yon, to achieve our highest potential at saka yung to live lives that make a difference and yung may positive impact sa maraming mga tao. Itong exceptional mental health, it's very important kasi it's a necessary ingredient sa exceptional spiritual health that is manifested in becoming deeper lovers of God and better lovers of others. Di ba ang sabi sa first commandment? Love God above all else. At ang sabi ng second commandment, love others as yourself. Now, that is very, very important kasi no matter what we have attained in life, hindi naman tayo naging deeper lovers of God. Hindi tayo naging better lovers of others na miss natin yung totoong purpose ng life at saka yung greatest happiness na dapat sana na-enjoy natin. Ngayon, becoming deeper lovers of God at saka better lovers of others, hindi yan accident. Just because you want it, hindi ibig sabihin mangyayari. Kasi mayroong mga principles, may mga perspectives, at saka mayroong mga practices in order for it to happen. And one very important principle when it comes to that is knowing one's essential identity. Kapag hindi mo alam ang identity mo, ang pwedeng mangyari, if you watch this film, tingnan mo yung pusa. Sinong humahabol sa kanya? Yung daga, nalimutan nung pusa yung kanyang identity. Hindi siya in touch kung sino talaga siya. Kaya, not knowing your identity can end up in a disaster. Kaya, ang isang pag-aaralan natin na very important na principle is knowing our essential identity. Anong ibig sabihin ng essential? Pag sinabing essential, ito yung innate or inherent o kaya katutubong likas. Pagdating sa Tagalog. Ibig sabihin, sino talaga ako, apart from my position, apart from my education, apart from my role, apart from my status, apart from my health, yung hiwalay sa thoughts ko, sa feelings ko, sa actions ko, hiwalay sa mga nangyari sa akin, sino ba talaga ako? That is very important. If you understand that, that is your essence. A favorite quote of mine goes like this: you cannot consistently behave in a way that is inconsistent with the way you perceive yourself. Kahit pilitin mo na magbago, pero iba naman ang iniisip mo tungkol sa iyong sarili, hindi ka makapagbabago. Ang ibig sabihin, bottom line, in the end, you will behave according to how you perceive yourself. Okay? Now, anong sinasabi pa ng scripture when it comes to your core identity o kaya yung essence mo? Babasahin natin sa Psalm 139 and verse 14. And David said, "Thank you for making me what? So wonderfully complex. It is amazing to think about. Your workmanship is marvelous, and how well I know it." Okay? So, ibig sabihin, you are a marvelous creation. You're of divine origin. You're actually amazing. Miracle ka. Treasure ka. Ngayon, just because that is your essential nature, it doesn't mean that you know it. And if you don't know it, you can't live like it. This picture you're seeing is a Concorde. Isa ito sa pinakamaganda, pinakamatinding eroplano ginawa. Itong Concorde nito, ang speed niya, it can go over 1,500 miles per hour. Ibig sabihin, Mach 2. Twice yung sobra pa sa speed of sound. Tapos, pwede siyang tumaas ng 60,000 feet. Makikita mo yung kurbada ng Earth. And not only that, nung nagbiyahe yan from US hanggang London, it's within 2 to 3 hours. Ganun siya kabilis. Ngayon, pwedeng mangyari, you have those wonderful abilities, pero kung mula nung ginawa ka, halimbawa, Concorde ka, nandun ka lang sa museum, at ikaw ay nakaupo lang doon from the beginning na you were invented hanggang ngayon, so ang nangyari, para kang napaka-amazing, very complex ka, pero wala kang impact kasi hindi ka nakapamuhay according to your essential nature. Wala kang ipinagkaiba sa isang napakaganda, tsaka napakakagilagilalas na eagle, but you did not experience joy para kang agila na nandyan lang doon sa kanyang hawla. So we have to answer this question. How do you get in touch with your essence? How do you get in touch with your core identity? What we're going to do today is we will discover some truths about our identity, our essence, through the story na binigay ni Jesus about the lost sheep. So I will be reading from you yung short story from the Pinoy version. From the Pinoy version. Isang araw, lumapit kay Jesus ang mga tax collectors at mga makasalanan para makinig. Nagbulong-bulungan ang mga Pharisees at teachers ng law. Sabi nila, wine-welcome ng taong ito ang mga makasalanan at nakikikain pa sa kanila. Kaya kinuwento ni Jesus ang parable na ito. Kung meron kang 100 na tupa at nawala ang isa, ano ang gagawin mo? Di ba? Iiwan mo ang 99 sa bukid at hahanapin mo ang isang nawawala hanggang makita ito. Pag nakita mo na ang tupa, matutuwa ka at papasanin ito. At pag uwi mo, iimbitahan mo ang mga kaibigan mo at kapitbahay at sasabihin, mag-celebrate tayo! Nakita ko na ang nawawala kong tupa. Sinasabi ko sa inyo, tulad nito, magkakaroon ng tuwa sa langit dahil sa makasalanang nagsisisi kesa sa 99 na matuwid na hindi kailangang magsisi. Narito ang ilang mga lessons to help us discover ang halaga natin in God's heart. Okay? Number 1. One is the least number of sheep a good shepherd can lose, yet he leaves everything to search for it. Ang pinakamababang bilang na pwedeng mawala ay isa lang. Pero kahit isa lang yan, iiwanan ng shepherd ang lahat para hanapin yung nag-iisa na nawawala na sheep. If you remember, dito sa Philippines, meron tayong tinatawag na mga dispatcher. Ito yung mga tumatawag na pasahero bago lumarga yung jeep. Kapag isa lang yung pasahero, aalis na ba yung jeep? Hindi. Ba't di siya aalis? Kasi lugi ang jeep, di ba? Kaya pupunuin muna yan. Kaya sa ibang mga provinces, pupunuin yan hanggang sa bubong bago siya umalis. Nang sa ganon, sulit yung biyahe. Buti na lang, ang Diyos ay hindi katulad ng dispatcher. Kasi ang sabi nung binasa natin, kahit isa lang ang nawawala, kahit isa lang ang nagkasala sa buong universe, kung anong ginawa niya para sa maraming mga tao, gagawin pa rin niya sa isang nawawalang nagkasala. I'll give you another example. Halimbawa, ito ay isang isla. Pagkatapos nandyan yung mga milyong-milyong mga tao na kailangang iligtas. Pero para sila maligtas, kailangan gumawa ka ng bridge na ganito kahaba, na ganito kamahal, na ganito kalaki. Okay? Kaya pwedeng mangyari that bridge will be built para maraming mailigtas na milyong-milyong mga tao. Pero ang tanong, kung ang nandoon lang doon sa isla, isang tao lang, ibibuild ba ang ganitong kahaba, ang ganitong kamahal na bridge? Siguro hindi. Pero ang ating Panginoon, para maitayo yung bridge ng plan of salvation, kahit isa lang ang nagkasala, sobrang halaga na nung taong yon. Para sa ganon, itutuloy pa rin ng Diyos. Lalarga pa rin ang plan of salvation. So yun ang number 1. Kahit isa lang nawawala, very important. Absolutely important yung nawawala na sheep in the heart of God. Let us go to lesson number 2. Ang lesson number 2, the lost sheep was still a sheep even in its lost state. Okay, so question. Yung sheep, when it was in the fold, anong klaseng hayop siya? Di sheep, di ba? Pero nandun na siya sa forest, anong klaseng animal na siya? Sheep pa din, okay? Hindi nagbago yung uri ng kanyang uri kahit nandoon na siya doon, kahit naroon na siya sa forest. Hindi siya naging ahas, hindi siya naging wolf. Wala kang mababasa sa scripture na lost snake o kaya the story of the lost wolf, okay? At ang sheep na yan, kahit yan ay sobrang dumi na, kahit yan ay napilayan na, kahit yan ay malapit ng mamatay, kahit mayroon na yang sakit, it still, ang identity niya, parehas na parehas pa din. Ang ibig sabihin, ang pagiging makasalanan natin, hindi nawala ang pagiging tupa ng Diyos ang paningin niya sa ating lahat. The identity of the sheep remains the same even though it was already lost. Kaya ang makasalanan, kahit nawawala, kahit naliligaw, yan pa rin ay tupa. Yun pa rin ang kanyang identity. Which will bring us to number 3 point ng ating identity. The sheep was still wanted even in its lost state. Kahit nawawala na yung sheep, kahit madumi na yung sheep, kahit nabalian na ng buto yung sheep, gustong-gusto pa rin siya, mahal na mahal pa rin siya noong shepherd. Hindi sinabi nung shepherd, total isa lang yung nawawalang sheep, okay na yon, tutuloy ko na lang yung tulog ko, tatapusin ko na lang itong pinanonood ko sa Netflix. Hindi ganon ang kanya nasa isip. At the soonest na na-realize niya na talagang nawawala yung isang sheep, iniwan niya ang lahat. At ito ang matindi. The greater the danger, ito yung number 4 the greater the danger the sheep is in, the greater the concern and search efforts of the shepherd. Ibig sabihin, yung habang mas malayo at mas nasa panganib yung sheep, hindi nabawasan yung care at saka yung pagmamahal noong shepherd para sa kanya, kundi lalong nahayag kung gaano katindi yung pagmamahal niya para doon sa kanyang sheep. So, hindi lang sa hindi nagbago yung identity ng sheep, pero ang what is very important is in that kind of state, the sheep was wanted and loved still by the shepherd. Kaya kahit gabi na, kahit mapanganib, kahit masukal, kahit mayroong mabamagis na hayop, lumabas pa rin yung shepherd para hanapin yung nag-iisang sheep. And our lesson number 5, okay? Ito yung part 1 niya. The shepherd remains the owner of the sheep even when it was lost. Why is this very important? Ibig sabihin, yung belonging ng sheep, yung pagiging owner ng shepherd, hindi ito nasira, hindi ito nawala. Porke dahil nahiwalay yung sheep doon sa shepherd. In the same way, dahil nawala tayo sa kasalanan, dahil naligaw tayo ng daan, hindi nawala ang pagmamay-ari ng Diyos sa atin. Siya pa rin ang owner natin at tayo pa rin, we belong to Him. Meaning, kaya tayo hinahanap ng shepherd, okay? The shepherd searches for the sheep because it's his, not in order to be his. Kaya niya hinahanap yung sheep. Hindi nang sa ganon, yung sheep maging kanya. Kanya na yung sheep. Kaya nga niya hinahanap. Ibig sabihin, hinahanap tayo ng Diyos kasi we belong to Him. Hindi yung pagkatapos kanyang matagpuan, tsaka ka palang magiging kanya. So, ibig sabihin, while we are in our lost state, mayroong nagmamay-ari sa atin, and that is very, very important to know. Lesson number 6, the sheep being found was a change of experience, not a change of identity. From a lost sheep, naging ano siya? Naging found sheep, okay? Hindi siya snake na naging sheep, hindi siya wolf na naging sheep, hindi siya crocodile na naging sheep, kundi isa siyang nawawalang sheep na ngayon isa na siyang sheep na natagpuan. So if we're going to summarize yung 6 na yon, okay? It will give us a clue kung ano yung ating essence, kung ano yung ating identity na core tungkol sa atin. As God's sheep, we are precious and loved, and this is innate, this is unchanging. Kaya kahit ano ang mga pangyayari, kahit anong mga sitwasyon, kahit anong mga kalagayan, nananatiling totoo, okay? It is a permanent truth na we are precious, we are loved, and we are valuable in the heart of God. Anong impact nito sa buhay natin at saka sa mental health natin at saka sa spiritual health natin? Consistently knowing and embracing that you're 100% precious, loved, and amazing, what's going to happen? This will lead you to live a happy and fruitful life. Kaya yung tinatawag nating achieving exceptional mental health, yung becoming best version of ourselves, reaching our highest potential, making a difference, saka living positively impactful lives that is manifested in becoming deeper lovers of God at saka better lovers of others, it can be our experience. Maraming salamat. I hope you learned a lot in this simple story of the lost sheep. Have a great day.